everybody, and welcome back to Life Cues 2024 with Monica. It is week 8, and I'm still astounded as to how quick the time is going. But I have a couple of things I want to show you. Let me move my ginger ale. But somebody was asking me how I keep my art journals year after year after year. How do they stay so well? And sometimes, I don't always do this, but I just wanted to show you for those that want to do it. I have a little easel here. I told Richard I was thinking, how can I work so my work is upright so it's easier for you guys to see? See? And then I looked around my room. I just cleaned my room, and this easel has always been in here. So we went to an art store, and the easels were so expensive. And so I'm like, no. But anyway, getting back to how to keep the pages, I've had this for so long. I got this at the paint spot where I don't even know where that is now. And it's Dorland's Wax Medium. And I always keep a rag in here. See? And this has been in here for years. I don't even know if this is rag or paper towel. I think it's paper. It has this really nice smell. And you just kind of coat the paper. You don't need much. Can you see? And you literally just rub it on your pages. And what it does is it keeps them kind of sealed in. It gives them the coolest. It's just this neat feeling when you're turning your pages. It kind of crinkly, and I just love the way it sounds and feels. But I didn't do that to this book yet. It's all waxed. And what it protects the colors and just everything. You can probably see it on her a little bit, how she's shining. So that's what you do. So I'll just wax another one here. I'll do this one because right in front of me. So that's how quick it is. It's on your cloth. You dip it into your Dorland's Wax Medium. I'm not sure where you can get it, but I'm guessing probably Amazon or some art supply store would have it. And it protects your art from sticking to each other and all that. So I'll finish doing these. Oh yeah, I love the feel. Oh, it's so cool. So I'm going to do the rest of them later, but I just wanted to show you what I used on some of these books, but not all of them. Some have just lasted just out of the luck of, I don't know. But anyway, it's the coolest sound when both sides are waxed. It's just the coolest, I don't know, sensation on the pages. You guys will love it. And the smell, oh, it's so nice. So we're on day 8. I went to both the Dollar Tree, there's some Temu, and there's some Delta Art Supply stuff. So quickly, this was from Temu. So it's 3 different sizes of Post-it notes. But the beauty of these Post-it notes, say you really like it. This is tracing paper. Can you see that? So I could just trace these little flowers, and then I could just add them to my page and just stick it on or whatever. This is a rectangle shape. This one's square, and this is another bigger rectangle. So I thought that was kind of cool. Oh, I got this. I love using sandpaper on some of my work, and I got this at the Dollar Tree, and it's a sandpaper block. So I can turn it over, and then when it's all done, I'll just get another block and pop it in here. I went to Delta Art Supply, and I got some new pens and such. This pen was from Dollar Tree, and I bought another pretty little pen for my journaling, which is upstairs. But this one, it's a gel pen, just like this. And then when you write on a piece of paper, gel pen. Just give it a second. The ink puffs up. and it raises up and it gives like a dimension. So that'd be cool if you want to make little dots or something on your pages, or, little heart. It's going to raise up. You fill it in, it's going to be a puffy heart. I've never seen these before. Cool, hey? And then on to the things from Delta. This is an art crayon. Ooh, smooth as butter. And let's see, does she smudge? Yep. Not great, but it does smudge. And I wanted to try the yellow. Let's try a little water. I don't know what I did wrong. Oh yeah, there it goes. See? It's like water. It's like a watercolor crayon. There it goes. And I bought some Pitt pens. I love Pitt pens. I like Ultrafine Sharpies the best. And then next would be Pitt pens. And you know how they all have different... This one says M because it has a medium rating, like a ball on it. See? And if they say B, it's a brush pen. But they are beautiful. They write just, I love them so much. I bet you I bought 2 of these, knowing me. These little fountain pens are by far the best deal ever. That's it. There you go. So you push that little thing, the one that has a silver ball on the end, and you've got a beautiful, like if you want to do calligraphy, which I don't really, but I love writing with a fountain pen. So it's not ready yet. We'll have to wait till the ink comes down. I bought 2 black ones and 1 blue. So give it a chance. Come on, pen. This is the color of the blue. And of course, it's a fountain pen, so it's going to take a second for the ink to travel down the barrel. See? Look at that. Let's excuse all this mess over here. There. You can see how nice it writes down there. I love it. And this was a Pitt pen. Is more of a fountain pen. And so there's a blue one and another black one. And I love these. I truly do. But I wanted to get a Stabilo. You know those Stabilo pencils I have that smudge that I use all the time? Well, these are called Stabilo. I think they're woody. Yeah, Stabilo woody crayons. They had them in the children's section. Richard said, buy a couple. I said, no, I want to see if I like it before I... Ooh, Suki, look at that. Look at this, kids. Oh, yeah. I do likes this. So if you want to smudge around a picture or something, oh, yes. Love. Finally, let's get to this week's prompt. And it's not a question, it's just a prompt. And the prompt is, do a self-portrait, which is hilarious. So I'll put a picture right here of the self-portrait that I am going to do. And you see my background is all plain. And I decided to do some jelly print making. I don't know if any of you guys have a jelly pad where you can make your own background prints. I kind of like this one with the circles. This one's kind of cool. I hope this fits. That's a little small. That's okay. That's fine. I don't mind having a frame around my picture. So I will get my jelly stuff and we will go to town. I want to rip this paper though. So just kind of scrape it down, bring it down. I found this picture of myself that I wanted to try to draw. It was a picture taken in 2016. So I'm going to have to add a few little wrinkles and bags and, you know, things like that. But I sent a picture to my daughter. I go, who is this? And she goes, kind of looks like you. I'm like, that's good enough. A kind of looks like you is good enough for me. So I drew the picture first, which I recommend you do. You're not on a time restraint like I am to get it on the video. So if we waited for me to draw that picture and as much erasing as I did, we'd be here till tomorrow. It was such a fun, relaxing thing to do. I mean, I have never done a self-portrait, but it was super fun. Okay, so that's my background. So are you ready? Drum roll. It's so bad. Okay, here's the picture again, and then here is me. I'm going to tear this out of here. And then I'm going to fussy cut around this and place it on here somewhere. Oh no, before I do that, I'm going to take some ink. Let's put this down. It's permanent. Here we go. One thing I did want to change though on here is my cheeks are too, can you see? It's too, I don't think you can see. They're not round enough. Like I have a more of a round face than I do such a oblong, narrow face. These are the best pencils. I got them at Costco or Staples, and they are already pre-sharpened, and they're Staedtler pencils, I think. Are they? Yes, Staedtler pencils. And they erase fantastic. They just erase fantastic. And if you can see, my hair is shorter on that side and bigger on that side because I'm kind of at a tiny bit of an angle. I don't want to change too much because then it's going to make me have to do the whole thing over. That's it. That's Monica. Okay, here we go, kids. So after I did the felt, I did my eyebrows in gray. It's a Pitt pen. This is a brush one, so it has a brush tip on it. I never know where they're. So now I'm using those Stampin' Up! Pens that I love so much. Oh, and I also added circles under my eyes and little laugh lines because that's what I have. That makes me look more like me. I could make myself look like a beauty, but this is me. So I've decided that I want to put a fabric down for my dress. And so I thought, oh, how am I going to get the neckline? My vellum tracing paper. Can you see it? It's right here. So I'm just going to trace out the neckline and make a pattern for my dress. Isn't that cool? That should work. We'll see. There. So there's the neckline. Okay, so for the next part, I had Richard print for me the picture that I used to do my self-portrait, the one I use. And this is it here. This is a date I'm having. I just got a call, so I'm a little off because I'm having another brain surgery. And I was just like, ah. So they just called and gave me my date. But anyway, you know how that puts you off, kind of like. Anyway, I'm going to use this one here in the middle because I had one of these old, I think I was making memories, little frames, and I pop it in there. So let's just cut that middle picture out. See, I left some paper on either side so that I could put some, because this picture is almost a little bit too small, but I'm going to put gel medium or glue just to glue that down. And then I took my new sand block. I love it. And I sanded. Oh, it just works like jiggity boo, man. Look at this. And like this, and then inside there, you know, where you want to get it all. I love this. There, look at that. It's all sanded and grunged up. You guys should go get that. I didn't realize it was going to be that cool, that it would work that well. So I want to see if I have any. Yes, I do have some Distress ink right here. Yeah, perfect. Got some tea dye. And I do believe I have, yep, and an applicator right here. And I'm just going to ink around the outside and the inside of this. Look how neat. Put more in the corners, I think. I think that ink pad needs to be re-inked. This one and Vintage Photo and the Jet Black, I forget what it's called, Black Soot or something. Those are the ones I tend to use the most. But that looks nice. So then we're going to put me, this lady right here, in the back. Like that. So let's go ahead and glue that down. Is one of my super big there book clips. I was looking all over for these and I didn't realize I had them sitting right here. You're a goof. So I'm just getting the juxtaposition as to how I'm doing all this. So sort of like that. Okay, so let's get me down first. That's what I want to get rid of all that white. There. Okay, now we are going to take this thing that's already sticky on the back and put it on the page this way. But I think I'm still going to add a little bit of extra adhesive, like this, some gel medium, just on the paper part. Just in the event this thing doesn't stay. Okay, so then I found, you know, all those words, mostly Ranger Tim Holtz has pages of words and stuff. And I was trying to find all these different cool words. This one says, now is a time, although I don't know if that's going to work. One of a kind. Creativity takes courage. That can go there. And then this one says, one of a kind, which is me. One of a kind. I'm going to use gel medium. I'm going to use a glue gun. Oh, and then I found this Kodak kind of thingy, just as an embellishment. Cool, hey? Might put it there. Just for fun. These are just fun little add-on things. And I wanted to put just a rubber stampy image of a woman there. And then I was going to type out, these are Letraset letters, and put self-portrait over in this here, right here. So I want to see if we have the letters for that. But I have an entire case of Letraset that I bought. It's like a $300 case of Letraset and the case. And I think it cost me $20. So I'm just going to go grab a box of some letters here. I wish you guys could see this. And they sit in a holder. And there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 boxes. And the boxes look like this. Big ones. In each box are pages and pages of Letraset. Look at this. And it's funny, when Richard worked for, used to work for Reliable Printing, this is how they used to set all their type when they were, you know, doing, he's a graphic designer, but, you know, this is when they're getting ready to do a design he had to use. They didn't have computers with fonts, so they just use this stuff. I might use this one for self. S-E-L-F. Yep. So I added everything down. I had this old slide. It's actually got flowers in there, little yellow flowers, and they're almost like the one I wanted to put in my hair right here. Almost identical, actually. So if anybody was really looking, I wanted to put this right here. And those little flowers in there are the same, which tells me that's a sign to put it in. So let's crinkle this flower up a little bit so it doesn't look so, you know, brand spanking new. Ooh, we need to sand it. It's very shiny on the edges. I love this little sanding block. You have so much more control over what you're doing. I love how this is turning out. Yeah, I'm getting my mojo back, folks. I used to add so many things to my journaling pages. So I'm loving how this is turning out. Okay, let's put a little fleur in my hair. Give me some zippity-doo, like right there. Glue gun right here. Boom. There. Right there. Perfect. There. I don't know if you can see her, but it's a real subtle image, and that's exactly what I want. I didn't want the stamp image to just be ba-doom. Now we're going to play, whoops. Now we're going to play with this little stub crayon. I'm a little nervous. Okay, so let's just outline. So here you go, folks, my finished page. So I'll zoom in. That is a picture I used to do my self-portrait. I'm smiling there and not there because I didn't want to draw teeth. And then I aged me here by adding dark circles and smile lines to make it look more my age. Added the flower. I used my chubby, stubby pen all around to pop it. And whoops. And then down here it says creativity takes courage. And I just wish you guys could see the yellow. Yeah, you can. See the yellow flower? I have no idea where this slide came from. So I put a yellow flower in my hair. Then we'll go over here. Well, it says one of a kind, inked and sanded, as is this. And then self-portrait, and there's that lady subtly there. And then I just took my little paint bottle and just did a whole bunch of polka dots around the page. So I hope you guys like it. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys all next week.